The Haar by David Sodergren. The Haar is a horror novel. It takes place in Scotland.
Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus.
Following a 86-year-old woman named Muriel.
I'm Muriel. I'm only 3.5 years old. Who are you?
Muriel and her fellow elderly residents are being terrorized by American developers who are coming in and destroying the land and taking everybody's property and just destroying the beauty. It's like I'm Spider-Man. Remember that scene from Spider-Man? Remember that? I love you, Mary Jane. Which, by the way, this book shines at just pissing you off, making the antagonists just complete buttholes. I mean, the way they talk to the elderly. The way they treat the land, the way they... It's almost too much at times, but it pays off later on. Minor spoiler. Muriel lost her husband about 12 years ago. He was a fisherman. He went out to sea, never came back. Since then, she's been living the quiet life with her neighbors. Like I said, until this recent development of a major corporation moving in, destroying the land, buying everybody's property. They make noise all night long, and they're just disrespectful. I mean, they can hardly even drive to their houses. They're blocking off driveways, and yeah. Muriel.
Hi, I'm Muriel. I'm only 3.5 years old. Who are you?
Stumbles upon this creature, Avalon. It's my buddy right here. The Haar, or Hair, I still don't know how to pronounce it. I haven't looked it up. I think it's basically like fog that like comes in from a storm from the ocean, from the sea. It brings this creature up on land. Muriel hears it and is calling for help, so she helps it. The creature has the ability to shapeshift and a lot of other kind of abilities. I don't even think the book fully explored everything it can do. It's basically a mix between The Blob and The Thing.
Disgusting!
If you've ever seen any of those movies, both great movies, kind of combine this, make this character. It can form mouths and teeth and orifices and look like whoever it wants. Problem is, it is hungry, and the only way it can use these abilities is if it's well fed, and it needs to eat a lot. What does it eat, you ask? Human flesh. Hang on. Human flesh and gore. Human flesh and gore. Human flesh and gore. Book is very gory. So if that's a trigger for you, why are you even reading horror? But yeah, there's some good gore in this. However, it's not just gore. I think the book does a really good job at exploring morality. You have the antagonists, multiple, who basically have just no morals. It's all money, 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 money. Money, 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 like Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money. Meanwhile, Muriel is...
Hi, I'm Muriel. I'm only 3.5 years old. Who are you?
Is really struggling with having this creature, and even though she has this hatred towards these people who are ruining her memories, her land, where she lives, harming her neighbors, she really struggles with how do I feed this creature, and just overall morality. The book does a good job of exploring that. I was going to try to do a Scottish accent for this review, but it's coming out pretty bad today. So overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10, 7.5. So good book. Wheel-eyed. Very satisfying read. It pays off even though you're pissed at times. It sets the tone well. And like the creature, like the setting, really like the main character. 7.5 out of 10. I think it did good. Really good book. Definitely check it out. If you're into body horror or just horror in general, I'd say really good. Really good. Nice book. Okay, bye. I'm going to try to do more of these later.
What are you doing in my swamp?